Hi everyone. Well, this week I hit some major milestones. I was on medication for a while. I was on medication um, for hypertension and diabetes. I was on metformin for somewhere about 6 to 9 months, if I remember correctly, a couple of years ago. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, full on diabetes, and I was at the hospital. My number was like 300 and stage 2, almost crisis level hypertension. And they told me that I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And that made me mad. I was like, no. One, I hate taking pills. And I just didn't want to be one of those people who just took the meds and just kept on eating and living my life the way it was. So I did a lot of reading and a lot of research, and I did not like the advice giving to diabetics, except for a few here on YouTube who recommended the keto diet. So I started going keto, and at first I really couldn't even eat that many vegetables without my sugar really raising. So I mainly um, ate meat, and I did a lot of walking, and so um, and no, and within 6 months, my blood pressure even come down. But then I moved, and my blood pressure went back up, and to stage 1 hypertension. So we put me on meds, and then it went up even more. And I just kept walking. I just kept on doing the diet. I added more. I got to the point now that my sugar levels are normal, and I could eat more vegetables. And now I can have carbs and sugar, but not much. Like, I limit those things. Um, I definitely don't go over 100 carbs a day. I generally do 30 to 50 carbs a day. Um, but I put in the work. I have not lost a single pound. The first year I was doing about 3 miles a day, and then after I moved to a place that had a lot more interesting architecture and buildings and things to see. So I upped my walking to 4 to 5 miles a day, sometimes even 7. Um, and now I am almost off the hypertension medicine. Like, I gotta consult my doctor and start cutting it way back. I'm already on half of what I was. I like, I'm so close, like, being under that 120 mark. Like, my blood pressure this afternoon was 121 over 60. So it was it's been a lot of it's been work, but it's been a journey to health. I have not lost a single pound despite all the walking and the exercise at all. um, but my sister said that's partly due to um, the diabetes and not being able to lose weight. Caffeine. I don't drink much caffeine because I'm also menopausal, and caffeine sends me into a hot flash and heartburn. So I don't really do caffeine. I drink club soda and water, and sometimes um, herbal teas, but not too much herbal teas. Even that send me into a hot flash. I have to say, since giving up a sugar and flour, that it cut my hot flashes down by 75%. So that was a relief. If I eat too many carbs, I don't sleep much because of the hot flashes and night sweats. So that has a lot to do with it. But yeah, I put in. It's just, one, I have a dog, so I have to walk, and she's only 10 pounds, but she's a sturdy little girl for a 10-pound dog, and she does every mile with me and is happy to do it. So once she's forced exercise, and do I reward myself for getting? You know what? I went out and socialized. I went out. I went to some art galleries and stuff tonight and just socialized. So that's what I did. Um, I can't reward my. It's a bad habit to reward myself with food or drinks. So I try to get away from that and have like mini adventures. Like maybe go drive around town and just look at different architecture in different areas. Um, is one of the ways, and then go to different parks for a long walk. That's how I reward myself rather than using food or drink to do so. It's easy to reward yourself with food and drink when you don't feel good, when you're unhappy, when you're happy. Because, this is a chubby chick who likes to eat talking here. Like, yeah. Um, so that's a habit I am still trying to break. Far from, I still have so much, I still need to lose 40 to 50 pounds. I'm not going to lie. Um, and I still am going to continue upon my journey. Now, I don't have to be as strict with my diet as I was, because I'm still seeing results. But yeah, bonjour. But no, no caffeine. Um, you get to a certain age anyway, and your body's like, oh, you're not eating that, and that's no longer going to be viable. And then no, no, and no, and no. And you're like, well, shit. So I say enjoy those foods while you're young, because when you get to be my age, spicy foods off the table. Rice, absolutely not. No corn, no bananas for me. Um, I don't know. I just really felt let down by the medical industry and information from doctors and nurses, but I know they're not dietitians. But that's really a shame because all our health comes from our food, does it not? Whether we're sick or healthy, a lot of it has to do with our diet. So I fully believe that I could eat my way to a healthier life, and I have. So I do take, certain vitamins. Like I take a multivitamin and I take a primrose oil, um, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Those are the vitamins I take. Whether or not they not do anything is another thing. Oh, and I use Epsom salt in the when I take a bath to remineralize. I cannot. Because you absorb magnesium better through the skin than taking a pill. And that's something I had to keep in mind. So yeah, but I'm so happy, like I did it. So that's just what I logged on to say. I got some work to do before I go to bed tonight. I just wanted to share my health journey with all of y'all. Mwah.